Decades ago, the world was introduced to a revolutionary idea in the form of the video game Pong. Now in 2011, an updated version of this game has been released for Xbox Live Indie Games. Named Bamdizzle, this version has multiple modes and challenges as well as an entertaining announcing voice. But is this retro remake worth picking up? Since this game is a remake of Pong, the graphics aren't anything really to talk about. The design is simple with a black background and rectangular paddles. It's not much to really look at, but then again, it's based off of a game from a long time ago. So the graphics get a 6. For a game that was released years and years ago, this game has done a lot to try and make it a lot more entertaining. With lots of game modes and challenges, this game leaves you with a lot of variety. The paddles are responsive, and depending on the challenge, you'll get to be able to go faster or slower, and either way works really well. The further you get into challenges, the more balls you'll see during a match, and this makes it very challenging, as well as much more entertaining. It's surprising that a game so old can still have so much fun. An 8. The sound of Bamdizzle is simple and straightforward. All that you really need is just the sound of the announcer saying Bamdizzle over and over. You can change the settings so that as the ball gets faster during the game, the pitch of the announcer gets higher, and that leads to a much more entertaining game. A 9. Bamdizzle surprisingly has a lot of replay value. Considering that it's based off of a game that's many years old, to see so many different modes and challenges really ups the ante with the replay value of this game. The challenge mode especially really leaves you wanting to keep going. But at the end of the day, you also find out that you kinda wish that there were more challenges. This game does have a lot to offer considering what it's based off of, but it also leaves you a little bit wanting more. Regardless, you will be coming back to play this over and over again. An 8.5. So let's recap and take a look at the pros and the cons for Bamdizzle. The pros are that the gameplay is solid. The sound is funny and entertaining, and you get a lot of replay value out of it. The cons are, it could use a little bit more content, and it's not really much to look at. Bamdizzle takes an old title and makes it new. It's entertaining and refreshing and definitely warrants a download. While the graphics may not be anything to look at, the rest of the game holds up very well, and that gets Bamdizzle an overall 7.9 out of 10. Don't let the graphics fool you on this one. Pick it up. That's it for this week's episode of Indie Review. For more indie reviews, previews, and trailers, head over to VVGTV.com or Indienerds.com. See you next time.